So Monday Night Raw was 2 hours long for the first time since 2012. Where were you guys in 2012? Let me know in the comments below. I was working for the Sacramento Kings and I was working for Machinima. I think that was the year I quit the Kings and I just solely worked for Machinima. And then they laid me off 3 years later. Anyways, I'm not reacting to my layoff. Although that the 10-year anniversary is coming up in 4 months, so we can do that. I'm not reacting to my layoff here. I'm reacting to stuff that you guys left on the Reddit. But first, I am going to react to Monday Night Raw, 2 hours long, just wrapped up as of 42 minutes ago as I'm filming this right now. A little while ago, I had a hot take thread up. Back when it was announced that Raw was going to be 2 hours for the remainder of the year. And one of y'all said, we're going to miss that third hour of Monday Night Raw once it's gone. I kind of missed the third hour of Monday Night Raw, guys. It felt like they just squished a bunch of shit together. Like things didn't really, like the opening match that Jey Uso, like CM Punk comes out, didn't go all the way to the ring, and I get it. He's nursing injuries, but I kind of feel it was just to save time. And then Seth Rollins comes out, steps on his toes proverbially, and then he says what he has to say in the ring, and then Jey Uso immediately comes out. He has a 5-minute match with Xavier Woods. Everything seemed fast-tracked, and then the one concern that we had that they were gonna short shrift the women came true. They just jammed 10 women in the same 9-minute match. And we're like, good guys and bad guys. Just throw them all together and there's your match. So I don't know. It's a pacing issue. Look, January, we're going to get this really fancy WWE on Netflix. I'm sure that when they go back to 3 hours, which I at this point, I kind of hope they do, then it'll be a lot more interesting. Similarly, I get the feeling, guys, I just get the feeling that when SmackDown goes to 3 hours at the same time, I'm going to be like, man, they didn't need this third hour because they're just milking everything extra long. I get the feeling that unless, there are people that they don't use on SmackDown, and maybe things will be able to breathe a little bit more. Maybe they'll bring that sense of urgency to SmackDown the way that Raw had, even at 3 hours. Raw is still the better show, and there were some really, really good, the Donnybrook match I thought was probably, that or Gunther versus Sami Zayn was probably match of the night. But yeah, everything just seemed, which makes sense because they have technically 45 minutes, 40 minutes, 42 minutes, whatever it is, less time to fill. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt like I don't know. It just also you're coming off of Bad Blood, so Rhea wasn't there. She just cut a little filmed promo thing. Liv showed up and left. That's right. There was no Judgment Day. This is the first Raw in forever that Judgment Day was not really featured. So that also felt kind of weird about Raw. What a weird Raw it was. What did you guys think about 2 hour Raw? Look, it's nice to be done with it by 7 o'clock, but just saying. It felt a little bit weird. It felt like a weird Raw tonight. Or last night, depending on when you're watching this thing. Anyways, that's my thoughts on Monday Night Raw for now. This is my 4-minute truncated version of my thoughts about Monday Night Raw. If you want the full podcast length review, guess what? I've got a whole podcast channel with my best buddy Larson. It's called Going in Raw. Go check that out. We do it live every, Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, and then Friday nights for SmackDown. That's right. We do that too. Anyways, I'm not talking about Going in Raw here. I talk about that enough. I'm going to talk today about Reddit. That's right. We are going to do some Reddit reacting. If you guys want me to react to something on Reddit, I've got my own Reddit. It's called Reddit Juice. That's right. Let's see. I can bring this thing down. Look at that. That's how you spell it right there. WREDDIT Juice. So if you guys want me to react to something here on the Reddit Juice, then, by all means, go and become a member. We're at 531 members right now. So go ahead and do that. Anyways, K Sparks says, what a difference 5 years makes. Of course, 5 years ago, it was Hell in a Cell. The red Hell in a Cell. 5 years ago, did they do it also in October back then? I don't know when they did it. In any event, everybody crapped all over this match, except famously for me and Larson. We were actually kind of okay with the fact that it finished on a no contest. The ref just stopped it and was like, no, Seth, don't kill that human being. because Seth was about to kill a guy. I mean, should they have let him do that and then had like some sort of supernatural force take over where the Fiend didn't actually, get bludgeoned to death? I don't know, maybe. But he's like a horror movie villain. So Seth was going to deal with him any way he could. Yeah, it was goofy. Also, the red light sucked. This was in Sacramento. This is where I was, but we were doing the live stream for it. Boy, oh boy, we got a lot of flack for being okay with this one. Anyways, let's move on here. What else? The anime fans here says 5 things I've learned from the Vince versus Triple H. Oh, Vince's WWE versus Triple H's WWE. He says 1, makes fun of where wrestlers used to work versus acknowledging wrestlers past. 2, yells at commentators versus lets them be themselves, aka the Michael Cole situation. 3, we have mid-card titles versus every title matters. 4, you only work me, damn it. Wait, what? Oh, you only work for me, damn it, versus let them do outside events. And 5, you're too old versus you still have some gas left. Both dudes still have a hard time booking the women properly, though. 10 women in one match for 9 minutes on Raw. That's what we got. Hey, Steve and Reddit Juice Jacks. Okay. What's your favorite Gunther insult? It says, mine is when Gunther told Goldberg he's a one-trick pony. That just happened. Mine is when he called Damian Priest street trash. That was so out of pocket. Damian Priest has like a very inspirational story. He was like homeless for a while. He was unhoused, however you want to refer to it. And then Gunther turned around and said, you are street trash. That was super out of pocket, but it was also mildly amusing. Let's see here. Death Cab for Mikey says, the Cruiserweight Classic in summer of 2016 was amazing. Would love to see something similar in the future. It was great for me to see so many new faces I wasn't familiar with. Plenty of amazing matches. I was looking at this here, and I'm trying to figure out who is whom. Let's see here. I can't. Let's just here do this here. Okay, just from this picture alone. We got Tony Nese. I know him. Premier athlete. Of course, Zack Sabre Jr., Bullocks. I think behind him is Drew Gulak. I don't know who this guy up here is. Maybe I don't know who that is. Over here, this is Giovanni Vinci, of course. Fabian Eichner. That looks like Humberto Carrillo. Was he in the first Cruiserweight Classic? You got Ciampa behind him. This looks like a masked wrestler right here, but I can't tell. I don't know whose face this is poking out. I don't know who this guy is either. If I saw them more clearly, I could probably tell. This mask right here. Is that Lince Dorado? I don't know who this guy is back here. He looks like Ken Shamrock, but if I'm not mistaken, Ken Shamrock was not in the Cruiserweight Classic. There's Jack Gallagher. I think he got canceled. There's Johnny Gargano. I don't know who this sliver of a head is right here. Nor do I know this body type right here. This is one of the Bollywood boys, isn't it? I don't know who this guy is. Oh wait, shoot. I'm not even showing you guys. Who is this guy right here? I don't know who this guy is right here. And then there's this guy right here. I want to say Sean Maluda. Did I just make up a dude's name? Hold on a second. Maluda. Hold on a second. Hey, holy shit, I was right. I did not make up this guy's name. His name is Sean Maluda. It's like that scene in Fight Club. So yeah, okay. I don't know who this guy is though. I don't know who this fella is. Sorry, guy. I don't know who you are. What does it say? Mac? I don't know who that guy is. Anyways, yeah, Cruiserweight Classic was great. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like this. Ranking NXT logos. Now that we've got a brand spanking new one that looks, dude, I'm telling you guys, I'm not going to do it right now, but if I took this into Photoshop and I squishied it down, it would just look like a black and white version or a silver version of one of these ones here. And then I had to make the X a little bit bigger. But it would totally, I saw this on Twitter. Somebody said, yeah, Triple H just gave Shawn Michaels his own black and gold NXT. And that's exactly what's happening. And I love it. I'm here for it. It's great. Because 2.0 sucked, everybody. So my favorite one, probably the first one, to be honest with you. I like the shit where it looks distressed. This one right here. It's got all the shit through it. I like that. It's so simple. It's so clean. Looks great on a t-shirt. Then you start adding a bunch of gradients on it, a bunch of metallic crap on it. And like, I'm still into it. I was like, yeah, okay, that's all good. I mean, at least this one had like a brush kind of thing, a filter, overlay, whatever you want to call that. Texture. A texture is like a brushed metal texture right here. This one is stupid. This middle one is horrible. This one right here. Like, why did he do that? It's got like a little tiny NXT in the middle and this giant like winged creature. I think there's like a skull's head and then like a weird X behind it. That is not a good looking logo. I mean, it's very metal, which I think is what he's going for. I think when Vince saw this logo, he was like, "Yeah, damn it, it's too metal." And then he got rid of Paul, and NXT became this swirly bullshit. This is the worst one right here. So the NXT 2.0 is the worst. This one's the best. And then there. I like the latest one though, simply because it's just clearly going back to that thing. I'm really interested to see what the Performance Center looks like, by the way. If they dude it up like it looks like Full Sail used to, that could be kind of cool. All right, we're going to watch something that's been going around the internet right now. Hopefully it doesn't get me copyright strucken, but if it does, I'll have to like just cut this spot out. So apparently this happened at Circle 7 Wrestling. There's like a casket match or like a fire match of some sort. I don't know what the match is, but there's a bad match because look at this. Look at this. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Go back to the dude. There's a guy right there clearly having a hard time getting out of this, and there's lots of fire in there with him. That is horrifying. Look, there's just fire everywhere on this guy. That's horrible. Get him out of there. Ah! That is absolutely terrifying. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Like, you honestly, just guys, you have a dude you have two guys with fire extinguishers. Make sure they know what they're doing. Make sure they know how to use them. And just put the goddamn thing out. That's horrible. I don't know why would anybody do that? If I was like a wrestling promoter, which I'm not, anybody who'd want to do anything even remotely dangerous, I'd be like, okay, listen. Contingency after contingency after contingency. That's horrible. What the fuck are they thinking there? What is this? Another tribal chief? Afa Jr., formerly known as Manu in WWE with the Ula Fala, at the Battlefield Rumble. He's not acknowledging no one, not even new WXW champion Dan Maff. Well, good for him. Look at this guy. Yeah, this is the chill tribal chief. It's the tribal chill right here, man. Look at that Ula Fala. Thing is huge. He's got his gray Jordan sweat shorts on. He's got the tank top on, the hat backwards, dropping the big old FU bomb to this guy right here with the parental advisory logo on his pants. That's awesome, man. That's great. I'll acknowledge that guy. Acknowledge Corona. Let's see here. Oh, this is great. This is great. So this was during the entrance. They had these people doing the music. Who posted this? Oh, this is Administrative Can 83. I know who that is. He told me his name last. Oh, it was the son of the Pakistani belt maker. That's who it was. Yeah, she's just feigning doing the drums, but she's having a great time doing it. Whoop-pat, whoop-pat, whoop-pat. Laughing her ass off here. She's like, they probably do that quite a bit, to be honest with you. Let's see here. Gunther versus, okay. Yeah, Gunther was dressed up like Peter Griffin there, wasn't he? React to this Cherry Show wrestling clips. How long is it? Is this another 3-hour deal or 30-minute deal like it was last time? 2 minutes and 24 seconds? Oh, God. Are you guys going to copyright strike me? I'm going to give this 10 seconds, and if I want to keep going, I'll keep going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cherry Sun today. You know, this is my morning show, and I'm actually going to be introducing you to a brand new wrestler here at Cherry Show Wrestling.
Oh, who's that?
Some of you may know him, and if you grew up in the 80s, you definitely fucking know him.
Okay.
Let me invite new wrestler who's about to retire, but I got him. I signed him to a pretty good deal. Justin Powers. How you doing, Jeff?
It's just some dude with a Spider-Man mask on.
Here comes Justin Powers. Justin
Oh, he took it
Powers.
off.
Everyone thought you were gonna retire. What are you doing here at Cherry Show Wrestling? Well, you don't mind if I smoke, do you? I don't give a fuck. Go ahead.
He's gonna smoke?
So long story short, my wife has passed a couple days ago.
Oh God.
Oh, it's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, she died off too much Dunkins, and
Okay. I made it 47 seconds, man. I made it 47 seconds. Send me another one next week. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Brustavo. Whose team would win? All right, man. Who we got here? You got Roman with the two greatest tag team wrestlers in history and the current Intercontinental Champion, and Sami Zayn, multiple time champion, a bunch of different times over of a bunch of different titles, right? This is the OG bloodline. This right here is the cream of the crop. And then you got Solo, you got Jacob, you got Tama Tonga, and my favorite, Tongaloa. All right, I'll be honest, they haven't really, in my estimation, proven themselves to be on the level, even close to the level of original bloodline. And then you got they got the final boss, The Rock. I don't know who this guy is. I think this is Illa Fatu behind him. And then he got Hikuleo up here. Man, this middle one should not be in the middle. This is Team Scrub. Okay? No. I don't think so. None of these guys. So it's Roman. Are you kidding me? It's Roman. Get out of here with that. It's clearly Roman in the bloodline. Moving on. What is this? Ray's Forgotten Gimmick. I saw this in a dollar store over a decade ago. What the fuck? He's got a chainsaw and a piece of barricade. He doesn't even have a mask on. Does he have a mask? Doesn't he have a mask on? What is that cool tattoo? Oh, he's got like a tiger tattoo in the middle of his chest? Ray doesn't have that. Jeez, look at Ray. He's ripped. He looks like Batista here. My goodness. Yeah, man. Looks like $1 million that Rey Mysterio. Big old chainsaw next to his head, too. That's scary. All right. Oh, here we go. What is this? A table spot from the last man standing match between Andy Anderson and Big Jesse Youngblood. A fun little edit I poorly made myself. This is the PPW sound guy here. Originally, this match was supposed to be Andy Anderson versus Bradley Graham, but Brad wasn't medically cleared. He came down with the case of had to workitis. He was like, my boss won't let me take the time off for this table match here. All right, well, fuck it. We'll watch it. Why not? Let's see what's going to happen here. Table spot. Got to clear all the stuff here. What happens if I do this? Oh, here we go. Okay, this is a bit better. We can see a bit more. Homeboy goes up to the top of the thing here. Sponsored by Dennis Baltwar and A1 Truck, and I can't tell. Oh, here we go. They have like a big screen up there too. Oh shit, bro. Oh my man, that looks like it sucked. Now here's something we hope you'll really like.
Yikes! In the way!
Okay. Jay Bridge R says, maybe it's me, but the guy on the right looks like a fusion between Goldberg and Colonel Sanders. That's Scott Steiner. Don't disrespect Freakzilla. Where my freaks at? Let's see here. A couple made me laugh more than they should. Local news reporters find when something horrific happens in a small town. Almost had me there, Trips. After seeing Triple H in the ring with the silhouette of a title, surely it's going to be a women's mid-card title. It's another useless Saudi title. Let's see. Speaking of which, hot take. I don't mind the crown jewel bed. Who is this? Feelath says, don't get me wrong, it's ugly as hell, but overall, I don't mind the idea. Here's the thing. I don't really mind the idea either. It's actually an idea Larson came up with a long time ago, kind of. I think he said it was like, should have been like the universal title should be like defended once a year between like the two top champions on the brand at WrestleMania. No, not at WrestleMania, something else. I like the idea kind of generally. It's just, it's a Saudi show. You know, they're not going to follow through with it. And there's not going to be, Braun never defended the greatest Royal Rumble one. I'd be mildly surprised if they defended this one next year. Plus the championship is really ugly, but I don't know. It was just really gaudy. What is this? Bing Bang Boom X says, WrestleJuice flyer I saw today. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. What is this? Yeah, let me back out of it. Well, now I have to go into. Oh, here we go. Okay. So is this is like a play? Pioneer? No, oh, it's actually a wrestling show. Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling presents Wrestle Juice. Oh, because it's like Beetlejuice. Okay, so it's possible they have no fucking clue who I am. They're just doing the Beetlejuice thing. Okay, that's cool. Do I recognize anybody here? Where is this out of? Pioneer Valley. Where is that? Oh, probably Massachusetts, because whatever this is says Massachusetts. Okay, well, that's cool. Right on. You know what, man? I hope they have a good show. They're there at the Pulaski Club at 79 Maple Street. So that's fun. Right on. No harm, no foul. Beetlejuice is a pretty popular thing. Let's see here. That Jake Johnson says, first women's mid-card champion. I wanted to be Mi Chin. Mia Yim. She's done such great work lately. Randy says, since SmackDown likely won't have a new reveal like Raw and NXT did, here's something to satisfy Steve's love for belt reviews and close the week right. My custom concept WWE Championship commemorating its 60th anniversary started as a throwaway sketch and brought to life this year. Holy shit. You had this made? Hey, that ain't bad. I kind of like that. I love the nameplates on the side. I think that's awesome. It's a very simple design, and I like that. The world has wings. That's cool. Big old giant WWE sign. Yeah, I like it, man. I think that's pretty cool. That ain't bad. Oh, perfect. It's got Cody's name on it, too. That's neat. Hey, you know what? I just appreciate that you actually brought the thing to life. I want to know more. How did you do that? Who made it for you? Did you make it yourself? That's really cool. Is there more information here? I don't see it anywhere. Anyways. So, yeah, man, that's going to do it for me reacting to stuff. What? Go back to the thing. There we go. Hey, Reddit juice. Reddit.com/r/WREDDITJUICE. Go ahead and submit your stuff there, and maybe it'll make it here on the show next Monday night. We'll see you guys around. Take it easy.